the stories ever told. From the calming of storms to the multiplication of bread and fish, this region became a place where people found extraordinary inner peace and a profound faith. There is another place, located in the old city of Jerusalem, that is considered one of the most sacred places in the mystery of faith, the upper room. The place where Jesus broke bread and shared the cup of everlasting life with his friends. A place where Mary, along with other women and men who were followers of Jesus, through the power of the Spirit, found courage and hope. A room where lives were changed, disciples formed, and apostles sent to make Jesus known and loved.
The mystery of the cenacle, of the upper room, is for all ages, and it's for all cultures.
I think a lot happened in that upper room. I think they had to deal with their fears. I think the Spirit pushed them out of that upper room and challenged them to begin the church.
The mystery of the cenacle for me is that of prayerful waiting. I see the prayerful waiting stance in the upper room as being our source of energy, our source of love, our source of life, and our sense of mission to go out and to live out the charism, which for us is to make Jesus known and loved.
The charism of the Cenacle congregation to make Jesus known and loved is rooted in the faith and dedicated efforts of Father Stephen Terme and St. Therese Couderc. Father Terme began his journey of faith living through the destructive impact that the French Revolution had upon the faith and religious formation of the people. This experience profoundly influenced his life and his desire to reawaken the flame of faith in the hearts of people. As a parish priest and a missionary, he helped people rediscover their faith and love of Jesus. On one of his parish missions, he met a young woman who told him of her desire to enter religious life. This woman was Marie Victoire Couderc, who would become Sister Therese Couderc. Her life and her faith became the foundation and an extraordinary source of inspiration for the congregation of Our Lady of the Retreat in the Cenacle.
As I look at myself as a Cenacle sister, I feel very privileged and honored and humbled to be entrusted with a tradition that to me is rich in love, rich in self-giving, rich in prayer, and rich in faith. And I believe that each one of us who are here carrying on our mission in North America as well as throughout the world, we share that tradition. And it comes to us from Mother Therese and Father Terme.
The Spirit of God transformed the life of Therese Couderc. Her selfless love and her desire to make Jesus known and loved led her to surrender herself to the guidance of the Holy Spirit. She was declared a saint by the Church on May 10, 1970.
Above her tomb in La Louve, we read, "Humble among the humble, she was most humble." And when she was canonized, that is what Pope Paul VI said of her. And for me, she's a simple mountain woman who had a heart so large it could embrace the whole world. And she embraced it with such selfless love. And her whole desire was to make Jesus known and loved, particularly through prayer, through the spiritual exercises, through the way she lived her life of her vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience.